Childhood Matters. The Bernard van Leer Foundation is a private foundation that operates internationally. Its mission is to improve opportunities for children up to the age of 7 who are growing up in disadvantaged social and economic circumstances. These children should be able to develop to their full potential. The foundation was founded in 1949 by the Dutch industrialist and philanthropist Bernard van Leer, who created the company that is now called Royal Packaging Industries van Leer. He left the entire share capital of his company to the foundation for a wide range of humanitarian purposes. Under the leadership of his son, Oscar van Leer, the foundation began to focus on creating better opportunities for young children. Today, the Bernard van Leer Foundation supports about 130 projects in some 40 industrialized and developing countries. The knowledge and know-how that comes out of these and other projects is shared with those interested in early childhood all over the world. The Bernard van Leer Foundation has 2 interconnected strategies to accomplish its mission. First, it gives grants to projects that focus on early childhood care and development. Second, the foundation shares information and know-how, often drawing directly on the work of the projects that it supports. Let's take a look at a few of the projects in the grant-making program. All projects that the foundation supports are locally run by partners in the field. These partners may be governmental or non-governmental organizations. Each project is unique. However, they are all based on the belief that interventions in the early years of childhood result in lasting benefits for children as well as for society. For example, in Zimbabwe, the Revelation Project aims to improve opportunities for young children with a preschool program that is contextually appropriate. Every project is concerned with the overall development of young children and addresses social behavior and values, cognitive development, health and nutrition. For example, in Malaysia, the Growing Up project aims to raise an educated, resilient generation that is better equipped to serve the interests of its community. Each project recognizes that parents have the primary responsibility for their children's development. In New Zealand, for example, the Anau Aku Pacifica project helps mothers to find ways of interacting with their children in their own language as well as in English. All supported projects start with what people know and how people live. They build on people's strengths. For example, in El Salvador, the Children of Street Vendors project builds on the childcare capacities of street vending mothers. And finally, the involvement of the community in the development of children is another aspect that all projects have in common. The Escolas Isoladas project in Portugal, for example, involves community members, farmers and local businessmen in educating the isolated children. The work of all projects is valuable. Therefore, others in the field of early childhood development want to learn from it and judge its usefulness for their own work. That's why the Bernard van Leer Foundation has an extensive dissemination program. Visitors to the Foundation's Resource Center find a wide range of educational materials, publications and videos. All have been sent in by projects, field workers and researchers. The Foundation also encourages projects to produce and distribute their own publications and videos. The Bernard van Leer Foundation believes that through the combination of supporting projects and sharing what is learned, it maximizes its impact in the field of early childhood development. In Western Botswana, the Bernard van Leer Foundation supports the Children of the Earth project. This project focuses on the Sun people, also known as the Bushmen of the Kalahari. The Sun people represent one of the last remaining hunter-gatherer cultures on Earth. Their traditional lands are under threat, and that means their way of life is too. The project increases children's capacity for holding on to their cultural values in modern Botswana. Sun children grow up in a society that is very close to nature. For them, play and learning are part of everyday life. But these are at odds with the approaches of formal schools in Botswana. The Children of the Earth project encourages the Sun's traditional approaches to child rearing. Children are raised according to the values of their communities. To do this, Sun people learn to be preschool teachers and to run their own preschools. Parents and teachers work together to develop appropriate teaching and play materials. The parents also learn about health issues, gender roles, and identity awareness. The Children of the Earth project is a clear example of a culturally appropriate approach to early childhood development. The Bernard van Leer Foundation helps to enhance opportunities for children up to the age of 7, growing up in disadvantaged circumstances. To accomplish this, it supports contextually appropriate projects that focus on the overall development of children. Projects that benefit children, parents, communities, and societies. The Foundation also shares experiences and lessons learnt from the field with policymakers and practitioners. It collects, produces and distributes publications and audiovisual materials and encourages projects to do the same. It's the combination of these two strategies that makes the Bernard van Leer Foundation effective in demonstrating that early childhood matters.